To open a new document, press Ctrl plus N or simply click on the new document icon. I'm going to name the file as Camel Cloud Logo Design. And set the color mode to RGB. I'm okay with the canvas size since we are going to make a vector logo. Okay guys, so the first thing that I'm going to do is import my sketch. You can use the shortcut Ctrl I or go to import options in file menu. I will choose the image, click on import and press enter. Once I have the sketch imported, I'm going to create some grid using the rectangle or square tool. Select the rectangle tool and press and hold Ctrl to make a perfect square. Select pick tool, hold Ctrl and press right click to make copy of the square. I'm going to duplicate the squares using the shortcut Ctrl plus R, and I will select all the squares and repeat the same process downwards as well. Do it until the whole canvas or the sketch is covered. I will slightly adjust the sketch to make sure that it fits well onto our grid. Okay, I think it looks fine now. I will drag and select all the squares and make the outlines a shade lighter by simply right clicking on the desired color. I will choose the ellipse tool now, and while holding Ctrl, I will drag the mouse diagonally to make a perfect circle. I will change the outline color to red so that it stands out from the rest of the sketch. I will make 2 more copies of the circle. You can copy an object very easily in CorelDRAW. Select the object and while holding the left mouse button, move it to the position where you want to copy it and right click the mouse button. We need one more circle, slightly smaller than the previous ones, to make the neck of the camel. I will select the 2-point line tool now, and while holding shift, make a straight line to make the neck of our camel. And finally, for the face, I'm again going to use the rectangle tool. Now we need one more rectangle for the bottom part to complete the wireframe of our logo. Okay, I think we are done. I will just put the sketch aside now. Let's separate our wireframe from the grid now. While holding the shift button, I will select every object of our camel cloud. Holding the shift button lets you add multiple objects to the selection by clicking on every desired object individually. I'm gonna make the head part slightly smaller. You can see how just simple geometric shapes, that is circles, squares and a line, did the job for us. Let's first make the cloud part of the logo. Drag on the 3 circles to select them, and then click on the weld icon to unite them into a single shape or object. Now let's make the head part. Select the rectangle, then click on the shape tool again, and now select the top right anchor point and drag to make it rounded. And we have the head now. I will select the little circle now and press Ctrl plus Q to convert it into a curve. Now by selecting the shape tool, I will drag and select the anchor point and click on delete to form the semicircle. Let's repeat the same thing with the cloud and delete the bottom right arc by selecting it and pressing the delete button. There you go. The camel cloud is taking shape now. Let's fill the head with a color and remove the outline. I'm gonna go with black first. And now let's make the rest of the logo black as well. Simply drag and select and right click on the black color on the color palette, and there you have it. I will select this shape again and increase the weight of the outlines to around 16 or 20 points. We need to make the line caps round and the corners smoother. In order to do that, I will just simply drag and select the shape and click F12, and that will open up the outline properties dialog box. Select round corners and round line caps and click on OK. I think I will slightly increase the stroke weight up to around 20 points. Now, as you can see, the head part of our logo is a shape, but the rest of the logo is still an outline. So let's convert them into curves first. I will drag and select all the parts except the head and press Ctrl plus Shift plus Q to convert these into curves. I will get rid of the grid now and unite all our shapes into a single object by selecting them and clicking on the weld button. Okay, I think our logo is ready now. I will quickly first check it in black and white. Always check your logos in black and white first before you apply any color to it. And it works fine in both the cases. We can get rid of the sketch now. I will delete it. Let's make one more copy of the logo and apply color to it. I will be going with an interactive or a gradient fill for this one. I will select interactive fill from the toolbar, click on the logo and choose linear fill. I will slightly drag the handles to adjust the direction. Let's add color to our logo. Click on the color option to open the palette. For the left side, I will be choosing an orange shade. And for the right part, I will be going for a yellow tone. Looks perfect. Now let's add some type to our logo. I will select the text tool and type the word camel cloud. I will be going for Montserrat semi-bold for this one. It is a pretty neat and clean typeface. Let's drag it and make it a little bigger. I think I will reduce the leading between the two words. Select the text, click on the shape tool and drag to adjust the leading. I will just make a couple of minor adjustments. I will drag and select both of them together and press Ctrl plus G to group them, and we are done. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope it was fruitful for you. I'll be back again soon with another video. Till then, take care and stay safe, guys.